Good evening, sir. Myself, Prashant Kumar from PGDM AABM. This is my. I'm going to explain. I am going to present my report. So my presentation topic is on about analysis of employee job satisfaction levels and loyalty and commitment in export organization at Sam Agri Exports. I have worked under the. I have done this report under the guidance of Dr. C. Ganesh Kumar, sir. I have gone through the company called Sam Agri Exports for the completing my report writing. No, this was established in the year 1996. The main operations of Sam Agri Exports are the export of fresh pomegranate oils, dried oils, fresh figs, fresh cut coconut chunks, etc. CEO was Priyatham V. Sir, Managing Director GVK Naidu, and mission and core mission and vision of this company was that to build the trust and integrity among the stakeholders, that is about among customers, suppliers and employees. This is all about the company profile. It's mainly the Sam Agri Exports was a Hyderabad based company. Job satisfaction, loyalty and commitment, this was my report study. This job satisfaction mainly refers that how an employee is working, how an employee is feeling in a working environment, that he is efficiently using his skills to work and to get his work done in expected time, and he's doing his work, either he's completing his work in expected time, or else he is feeling comfortable with career and job. That these all the ensure that building a concept of job satisfaction. In brief, it was quoted in one sentence, that is about it is an emotional condition of an employee where he is working. The employee may get satisfied when he gets right appraisal, recognition, affordable work that he can do. All this plays a crucial role in setting the employee satisfaction. I'm going to next topic, that is about job loyalty. This was nothing but how an employee is committed towards organization. When an employee is satisfied with his job, that brings a trust between the employee and employer. When loyalty establishes, that employee can do his best for his job and organization. Job commitment refers that how an employee is interested to complete his task within given by the management time within the stipulated within the given time period. This plays a crucial role for an employer to get a good projects and can complete the existing project within the time, and that finally brings a good name and fame for the company. It also states that individual employee feeling responsible towards the organization vision and mission. Of course, for completing a task and completing a project, the employee is a main body. So this gives the employee feeling responsible towards organization and vision. In order to achieve vision and mission, the employee is the main category where we have used to getting our vision and mission. This is all about the finally my objectives of for this study was final outcome for my study was to analyze the job satisfaction levels of an employee in export organization, to know the reasons for an employee dissatisfaction. If he is not satisfied, if he is not satisfied, what were the reasons behind that, and to know the employee loyalty and commitment levels towards the organization, and to analyze the requirement for fulfilling the job satisfaction, and working conditions where in organization where an employee is satisfied with his job. Mainly I want to observe that what was the working condition of employees in export industries. And final objective was to analyze the employee's basic experience time period when he is dissatisfied. If he is not satisfied, how much longer the employee is going to work in an industry. This is all about the objectives of the study. And where have when I was studying my report, have found a few factors for getting steps to getting getting components to building the job satisfaction of an employee. The foremost factor was that job security, work recognition, challenges, salary, growth in career, and work-life balance. These are the factors that building the employee to get satisfied with his job. Research methodology. Mainly where I have used it here was that descriptive research design that comes under survey method. So the survey method which are used for this report writing was mail and electronic. That is nothing but WhatsApp. Have sent my questionnaire through WhatsApp and have collected responses from the employees. have collected sample size about 30 respondents. Data collection is through questionnaire. I have selected through non-randomization. Data is from primary and secondary sources, where I have collected data from secondary sources like articles, similar books, where those reports are closely linked with my report writing. The major key findings for my study was that mainly have focused on the reasons for behind the employee satisfaction and how it replicates in the loyalty and commitment in work towards organization. Mainly how after obtaining these responses from the employees through questionnaire, have found that 40% of people said that mainly they have satisfying their job with the salary and career growth, promotions and appraisals from time to time. If they get salary, career growth, promotion, appraisals from time to time, they are finally getting their they are getting satisfied with their job, what they are irrespective of their qualification and nothing else. Hence all these components making an employee to get satisfied with what they are working with their job. This is all about findings of my study. And where I have used it was statistical tool, that is about inferential statistic. I have analyzed only sample for SAM Agri exports and concluded my topic to overall population who are employees who are working in export industry. Where I have used test was a chi-square test. This was my introduction to employee job satisfaction. And step two, I have quoted my objective to find out the association between gender and satisfaction levels. The gender and employee satisfaction, this was one of the component where I have data collected from questionnaire. So this I want to find out is there any association between gender and employee job satisfaction who are working in export industries. These are about my main objective. Next, coming to data nature, this was about my dependent variable, that is about employee job satisfaction. Independent variable is my gender. Technique is where I have used it for test was a chi-square test of independent association. Hypothesis. This was my hypothesis, null hypothesis and alternate hypothesis. In case of null hypothesis, there is no significant association between both the categories. And in case of alternate hypothesis, there is a significant association between the both variables. This is all about hypothesis. And coming to my final statistical interpretation, I have run through my data through Excel software, where I have found that my p-value. So I'm going with my statistical interpretation. The p-value, where I have got p-value about 0.01, that is less than the 0.05 significant level. So it quotes that it is rejecting null hypothesis and accepting alternative hypothesis. So in previous slide, we have discussed about alternate hypothesis. In alternate hypothesis, there is a significant association between gender and the employee job satisfaction. So after getting my p-value, I have concluded with that alternative hypothesis was playing a crucial role in building the employee job satisfaction. That is nothing but association between gender and employee job satisfaction. So there is a significant association with employee gender and satisfaction levels. So we can accept that with 95% confident level. This is about statistical interpretation. Coming to my final managerial decision making, where how we use statistical interpretation for making the managerial decision making. So in case of previous slide, we have seen that there is a significant association between gender and job satisfaction. So what I have concluded was that hence there is a different perception and different satisfaction levels for men and women. They are not the same. So for men and women, there was different perception levels, different satisfaction levels, different capabilities of work towards work, different different marketing skills, different they are able to complete project in a specified time period. So these are the final extractions after getting my p-value. So here I have concluded with my managerial decision making that so it is necessary that employees benefits and salary, work pressure and duties that assigned should not be same for the both male and female. It should be different, because we have got that there was a significant association between gender type and employee job satisfaction, there was some association between those variables. So what I want to tell that while framing the company policies which are benefited towards employees, that should be different, and that should be different for both male and female. And while making the company's policies towards employees should be framed based on these results. In case of export industries, this is all about managerial decision making. And finally, thank you, sir, Ganesh sir, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, my friends.